Hi everyone, it's Tina. I'm Phenomenal Beauty. So I thought I'd do something a little bit different. I know I've gone on and on about my makeup kit. You're like, get over it. But I thought I'd just show you something that's a new favorite of mine that I've just picked up. For those of you that are interested, you'll click on and watch it, or you'll just click off, whatever. But it's a new makeup belt that I picked up. Now, you have seen me go on about brush rolls that I've had in my kit. Then I've tried the little freestanding Ziparounds that you can get, that you fold back with the toggle, so you can, you know, just grab your brushes easily. And I've also had the standard brush belt. The thing I was finding with the brush rolls is that they distort the brushes, because I like to have all my different ones in there, and they do inevitably distort them. As well as with that freestanding one, I was finding that fine for eye brushes, but anything bigger like face brushes, they were getting distorted. So it just depends. I still mix and match the different rolls and cases depending on sort of what I'm doing. But then with the brush belt, I found that was the best to sort of get everything in there, get to it, see it, and store it. I thought this is actually the best in the end. But things were slipping out, falling out, blah blah blah, what have you, because I'm obviously trying to pack my kit or my case or whatever I'm using most efficiently. I don't really want to carry this separately. I want everything to be in that one spot so I don't forget anything, which I have actually. So when I saw this designer tool belt with the Ziparound, I mean, you can get it from Designer Tools itself, but I got it from Makeup and Glow because I've got the trade discount. It's faux ostrich leather. It's just that, you know, sort of design, race design there, and the Ziparound. So what I've done here is I've actually unclipped, I wish you could actually, but I've just put part of the belt in this little outside pocket. So obviously you can use it. When I'm not using it, I just like to have it in here because I get my hands sort of slopped in there. Things get caught when you've got that little thing clipped around. So I just tuck it away in there. So you just zip around. And I'm just trying to think, I think it was about $29.95 and then whatever discount. We'll shop around, like I said, but you open it up and it's pretty much the same as any standard brush belt. It's got four tiers, I suppose you would call them. So you've got one, like two on each side of everything. So you've got the open deep pockets, then you've got the little compartments for brushes, another one like a big compartment one there, and then one where you put the actual brushes, or it's fitted. That's the same. It's just got these little extra pockets which are actually quite useful. So I've got a little mesh one here which I'm finding is perfect for putting in my powder puffs. Then I've got this little extra pocket here which I can put little bits and whatever you have. Don't have to have glue in there. I've just filled it with everything that I would put in the kit or I use for the kit, but not necessarily take with me. It's just so everything's there, and then obviously I would sort out what I need to take with me on the job or whatever I'm doing. I've just got a little Ray Morris little shader brush, but it fits perfectly in there, so it's not getting distorted or lost. And then in my the little tighter pockets, I've got things like my spatula, other little tools I might need. There's also, what was I going to show you here, some really tight pockets. So what I do is just put in little tools that I don't necessarily use all the time, because I use disposable mascara wands, but I still have this which comes in handy. It's the mascara brush, which has been very handy at some time. So I just put that in there, pops lives in there, and yeah, so pretty much I just switch up most of my brushes in between when I'm using them, because I would obviously deep cleanse them every time that I've come home. Sort of a mix, as you can probably see, that I've got in there, and all different types of eye brushes and face brushes and that, for liquids and creams and powders and sort of dense brushes and thinner brushes. But that's pretty much it. But that's sort of why I like it. It sort of keeps them all in there and they're not distorted. As you can see, I've got it jam-packed, but they're not distorting, which is what I love the most. And also these, like I said, the little pouches there is just a great little extra thing on there. I don't care, it's faux leather, it doesn't matter. I can just wipe it down, which is a good thing as well. And then, like I said, the deeper pockets, I have just my larger sort of brushes. Like this is that Becca all over brush, I don't remember what it's called, but that sort of sits in there. And then I can sort of fit in my palette. You're thinking, why do you have all this in here? It's just, like I said, it's all where they are. These are all my tools. So I've just got two of my palettes there. I wouldn't necessarily take both of them, but that's where they are, so I can sort of sort out what I need when I need it. And then sometimes if I don't have all of the brushes, like if it's just a simple thing, I might put in my mascara curler. My gosh, why do I call it mascara curler? It's an eyelash curler. Yes, anyway, so that might be in there. And I've got a couple of little tools you know, a depotting tool. This comes in handy for certain things as well. You'll be surprised. So I just keep little tools and stuff in there. But one thing I did want to show sort of quickly as well, which I also got from Makeup and Glow, but you know, obviously hunt around, are these little things that I just put in here. And I don't use them all the time. It's just something to have on hand. What? You get the pun in a moment. So it's the Glamcor. They're the Sterile little hand palettes. Now there are hand palettes, just to avoid confusion out there. There's these little palettes you can get, little plasticky, perspicky ones that you can actually Velcro around your hand and work from it there. Because some people just like that, rather than having to bend down with a palette or hold it in their hand like the metal or plastic ones, whatever. This is actually just a sleeve that you put on, so just like the picture. It looks like a clear, one of those clear, like a band-aid, like a clear plaster, but it doesn't have obviously the fabric underneath. It's just all clear, and it just covers there where you would expect it and where a lot of artists still work from. It's a debatable thing. Some people think, oh no, that's terrible, never from the hand, and then some people just love it. They're very hands-on. They love working from there. Regardless, obviously you wash your hands and you sterilize your hands, but it's quite useful sometimes, because some products you just need the body heat, or maybe you're keeping the product on your actual metal palette or what have you. These have been really handy, and I have loved them. So that's just for the times that you need. You just stick it on there, and then, you know, obviously remove it and throw it away. You get 50 in the box, and it costs, I think, retail $16.95, but then obviously with the discount on top of that. So you do get a fair use, and you can, if you want, obviously clean all the makeup off with alcohol if you're moving straight on to someone else, but like you would a palette. But obviously once you're finished with it, remove it, throw it out. It doesn't leave a sticky residue, but I find it sort of obviously like, it's like puckers your skin. But if it's been on quite a while, I just like to put a bit of hand cream or something down just to sort of make my skin feel like skin again. But it doesn't hurt. I haven't had an allergic reaction to it. Like I said, it helps, you know, those products that need a bit of body heat and working on there, or just some people like that because they're standing up and they're doing lots of different things, and it's just easier, you know. But you've got that option to use from the back of your hand. But you obviously put the show on like you do when you sanitize your hands for the client. You show them that you're putting it on and that it's there, because literally you can barely see it when it's on. It's a slightly, it's not 100% shiny, it's slightly textured surface, and it has a bit of a sheen. So I mean, it's completely up to you if you just, you're fine working on the back of your hand, and you have for years. And keep doing that. I just want to use that, and like I said, I still use the palette, the hand palette, the metal palette. You want to say hello? Come on. No. Nope, doesn't want to say hello today. Bye. But yep, that's my 2, 5, 10 cents worth of information. Thanks for watching.